what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going through a review of all of the past 6 strategies and how they play into all of this. Okay, so you'll see overview, vision, see strategy 1. One of the characteristics of successful people is that they have their 3-year vision in place. Planning, which comes from strategy number 2. One of the characteristics of successful people is that they take time out to plan and review their lives. So we've talked about business development time, right? Well, in that business development time, if you're reviewing your 3-year vision once a year at the 1-year planning mark, then you're going to be reviewing your lives. But you don't want to just review your life once a year, right? So that's when you're having family meetings and you're reviewing what your vacations are. So remember back in strategy number 2, when it was mapping out your calendar for a year ahead, that you put all your vacations in advance. And of course that comes from a family meeting, not just a business meeting for yourself. So how frequently will you review your free, focus, and buffer time, and to plan time out for personal planning and reflection as well? So why not quarterly? You know, just go away as a couple. If you've got children, just go away, a couple's trip to strengthen the couple and to talk about the next 3 months of your personal time and the year ahead. Follow through from strategy number 3. One of the characteristics of successful people is that they can be counted on to do what they say they will do. When will you stop telling stories, making excuses, justifying, rationalizing? And has everybody heard the little joke about rationalizing? It's a rationalize. A ration of lies. That's rationalizing. So when will you become that championship leader? And from there is where you lead your all-star team. And reserves. One of the characteristics of successful people is that they have reserves. And we talked about that in strategy number 4, where you need to have a 3-month financial reserve so that if the shit were to hit the fan, the worst case scenario, you have no business, well, you've got the money to keep the business afloat, and now you've got the time to go out and seriously market and sell in those 3 months. And then we talk again, because that's feast or famine. And, you know, I've talked to too many contractors over the years, but not only contractors, any small business owner. They're so busy making the sales, they get a lot of work, and now they're so busy dealing with the work, they're not making any sales, and now they're back to so busy having to make sales because they have no work. So it's a roller coaster ride, the feast or famine. However, nonetheless, you do need to have reserves in case something big were to happen. So, have you created a life in which you have much more than you need of time, energy, space, money, love, skills, support, nourishing relationships, and meditation? Not sure if I've spoken about this before, but meditation is huge. It's huge. It could be something. Our snow is gone, kind of. But we had this beautiful snow happening out here that looked like one of those balls that you turn upside down. And I mean, you know, you could just look into that and just study the snowflakes. 5 minutes of just turning your mind off business. And as I was talking about, the way you do that is by filling your mind with something else, like these beautiful snowflakes. The most important characteristic of successful people is that they make decisions quickly and take action immediately, so that they are non-negotiable decisions.